Hi there. My name is Nicholas Jackson. I am the Dynamics 365 Business Central team lead here at Opal. What we're going to cover today is talking about who should move to BC or Business Central and a little bit about what is required. So first, let's talk about who is a good, who is a good candidate for Business Central. So first, let's talk about the size of the organization. It's roughly 10 to 300, 400, maybe 500 employees. It's not a hard and fast rule, just kind of a rule of thumb that we use. If you're under 10 employees, you're probably looking at something like QuickBooks or FreshBooks. Business Central might actually be too much software for you, and it might actually slow down your organization. Whereas if you're looking for 3, 4, 500 more employees, you might be looking something at like F&O, Dynamics F&O, finance and operations, or you might be looking at something like even Oracle or SAP, just to handle the unique enterprise organization requirements. So roughly 10 to 300 is kind of their sweet spot, but it can be a little flexible either way. Next, the industry. So Business Central definitely excels with finance only, but we also really support wholesalers and manufacturers as well as. So we have lots of capabilities to do inventory management, inventory tracking. We can do lots related to manufacturing, so very detailed costing, as well as production planning and things like that. We also have a really good third-party marketplace for industry-specific requirements. So if you have something that is very unique to your organization, then we can reach one of those third parties, or we can provide some customizations as part of our implementation for Business Central as well for you guys. So whatever it may be, whether you have some unique inventory requirements, something unique around AP, or you have some other integration, we can definitely work with that for sure. And lastly, commitment. ERP implementation takes buy-in from the entire organization, and it has to start at the leadership level. It can't start at the low level and work its way up. It has to start with leadership. They have to be bought in, and they have to really be committed. ERP implementations, yes, we at Opal are more than welcome to help you. We're absolutely love helping organizations, but ultimately it's other organizations. It's your software. It's your project at the end of the day. So we want to make sure that you guys have good ownership for it and are willing to commit to the project and put forth the effort that is required for a good project implementation. So what's not required? Some technology. You don't need to have any technology knowledge. Whatever technology stack you currently have, you're totally welcome to use Business Central. So you could be using Google, and that's totally fine. You don't have to be using anything on the cloud. That's totally fine. You don't need to have any technical knowledge either. We're going to teach you and train you on everything that you need to know. That is the next point, BC knowledge. You really don't need to know anything about Business Central at all. So if you're just curious, what is Business Central? You don't know much about it, give us a call, reach out to us. There's going to be a link here at the end of the presentation where you can submit a request to see a little bit of a demo of Business Central. I'd be more than happy to provide you of one and answer any questions you might have. You don't need to know anything. We will teach you and train you on every single thing that you need to know about the software. We might send you some supplemental links, some supplemental information for the project, but we are not going to require you to know anything in particular about the software. We as one of the consultants, will teach you in a live, personalized training everything that you need to know to use Business Central start to finish. Some bonus points. If you have some documentation on your current or desired processes, that can be really, really helpful for us to understand how you guys operate. So for example, let's take AP. There can be lots of questions that can be asked and answered about AP. So how often do you do check runs? How do you usually pay your vendors? Is it ACH, credit card, checks, other things else like that? Do you send remittances? Content is in your remittances? Do you have positive pay? Do you have ACH files with your bank? Do you upload those ACH files to your bank? Again, lots of different questions. If you have any processes and any details or documents about your current processes, or again, not just current, it's desired as well, right? This is a good opportunity to change some processes around moving to a new software. So if you have some desired processes, those are good to include as well. Secondly, if you have a relationship with a Microsoft partner already, huge bonus points there. So that means that you already have this established relationship. If you already have worked with them in the past, maybe they support your Great Plains, maybe they support your on-prem NetVision or on-prem Business Central even, and are looking to move to cloud-hosted Business Central. It's really good to have that relationship. We have moved many of our clients already from Great Plains to Business Central, and those projects go really, really well because we have the long history of knowing what the organization is like. So, and what the processes are. We can always kind of skip that first step of the documentation on current or desired processes because we have consultants who've been working with companies for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, even the entire duration of Opal. We've been working with those companies for a long time, understanding their processes, and are able to hit the ground running for sure. Lastly, an internal point person to help lead the project. I would maybe even say this might be more of a requirement than just bonus points, but if you have a specific person internally that would like to be or would be a good candidate for the internal point person to lead the project, that's incredibly useful. So usually this is somebody who's like a senior accountant, an accounting manager, a controller, even that might be a really good fit for somebody who's going to lead the project. They need to make sure that everybody has good buy-in, that they're able to manage and oversee the project, as well as they become a bit of a SME or subject matter expert inside of your guys' organization. So you'll always have Opal. You can always pick up the phone and give us a call, and we can absolutely help provide support. But a lot of times it's nice to have somebody internally who can help troubleshoot some basic errors, to do some permissions, to do things like that before reaching out to us at Opal. So that's just one of the few things that are some good bonus points there. So, like I say, if you want to learn more about Business Central, you can check out our website. And we also do other Dynamics 365 applications like CRM. So scan that QR code and reach out to us for a free Business Central assessment if you'd like to learn a little bit more about the software. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. We've got lots of videos like this on the way. Lots of videos queued up, lots of great ideas for content coming out here. So make sure to leave feedback and questions. And we want to make sure that we help you guys find the right path through Business Central and right path using Business Central. So thanks for everyone's time. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.